Okay, I've got something that might be a little difficult for you, but it's a fact, and it's a fact that all success-minded people have got to come to grips with. And that is, you are who you are and where you are because that's what you decided to be. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and it's true, we are the product of our own decisions. It's an easy thing for us to blame or look at other circumstances, and especially when it comes to our shortcomings or our failings, then we want to look and strike out at other people or other things, thinking that we're, in a sense, the victim. Well, let me tell you this. The first thing a success-minded person has got to understand is that you are not a victim. Ever. You are not a victim. We respond, we live, and we make decisions by what we choose to do. And that's true with every single human being. It is not unique to people who have a temperament to go and look for things that are going to lead them to achievement and success. It is true for every person. The difference is that success-minded people understand and take on the responsibility of realizing that they're the ones making those decisions. Author Brian Tracy said that you are where you are and you are what you are because you've decided to be there. Now, it is vital for us to understand that if you want change, if you don't like where you're at, if you don't like what you're doing, then there's only one thing that's going to change that, and that's you. You have three choices, and that's true with any decision you want to make. You can ignore it, which is not going to really help you any. It's going to keep you exactly where you're at, but you can ignore it and continue to move on. You can blame other people, other things. You can be angry about it. All that's going to cause you is stress. People quit at that point, and quitting is always an option. Remember that. You know, we think as successful people that quitting is not an option. Well, it's not an option as far as us choosing to succeed. You quit, you're not going to succeed. That's just fact. But the thing is that you always have that option. You just choose not to take it. But that is an option. And the third option is that if we want things to change, the first thing we have to do is change ourselves. If you don't like where you're at, then change to be somewhere else. Don't look at the things around you and make them change because you can't. You don't have that power. You don't have that control. It would be nice if we could be able to snap our fingers and everything around us change, but it doesn't work that way. The only thing you have the power to change is yourself. But if you choose to change, if you choose to adapt, if you look at things from a positive attitude, saying, this may not be working, but what can work? How can I do this better? How can we improve on what we already have? Then you'll be able to be comfortable where you're at. You see, once we've come to the place that we've understood and accepted the power that we have in saying, I am who I am and where I am because this is where I chose to be, then we accept the power that if I don't like who I am or where I am, I can become someone different because the power to make those changes always lies in you. This is John Patrick Hickey, and I want to encourage you to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again, inviting you to visit my website at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you'll have access to articles, blogs, success tools, and more. You can also get copies of my new book, Getting Personal, A Guide to Personal Development, along with my other books. Stop by the website and allow us to help you to grow and achieve your dreams.